Oh, life, entity, existence, and being friendly to your straight best friend. Let's both keep in mind that whatever goes on between you stays, well, between you. But for most of you, at that moment, you always wonder if somehow maybe you like this guy a little bit too much. And if he might end the friendship if you try to make a move verbally or physically. Have you ever felt like your straight best friend attempted to lead you on in some form or manner, but just didn't know how to tell you? Or you may feel like, well, maybe he's just quote unquote flirting just because he knows you're gay. So he doesn't feel the need to, quote, man up or become emotionless when he is around you. This is not what he thinks. He doesn't think you're soft. It's just the vibe that you give off is somewhat super friendly. The subliminal things could be problematic at the times because maybe one day you are in the mood for a very close bond and get carried away in your imagination. Listen. Every time this happens, stop yourself, breathe, count to 3. He is not giving you hints. Sometimes straight friends test you, let's say, just like any other person, to see how far you are in friendship with them, or how much energy and how much you enjoy being around them. This is called a test of company. Here's number one. Do not tell him you like him in such a way because soon enough, the moment in time when he thought he had a great gay friend or a friend, quote unquote, in the life, he may not trust that part anymore, which could render him from having any other gay friends simply because he'll think they are all the same, or he may think that they are always, quote unquote, trying him. For example, if you are a woman and you are interested in another woman and can't seem to find gay friends that will not step overboard or let her constituencies with your friendship slip through their fingers simply because you've made a move on them that they were uncomfortable with, you must respect the other person's space, sexuality, and personality. That's what makes a friendship last. Be smart, because if your straight friend like you, then he or she will already know it. By the way, you smile at him or her, just keep that inside. It'll blossom, and it will get all the light it needs for the person to acknowledge your affection. Yes. Some straight friends just like to tease, some are curious, yes, but you won't need to know those details because you will never take it that far, which is no open gate to try them. Because guess what? It's for attention purposes only if they show off their abs, so to speak, or for females showing off their ass, so to speak, asking you what they think, or what do you think? Should I work out more? Or which dress is sexier? Promise me this. If they felt the same way, you will automatically know it from the start because it'll be one-on-one conversation between the two of you. If he felt the need to be discreet, or if she felt the need to mess around and just by a tiny bit, low-key, you should never make the first move. That's a good choice. You will not regret down the road because you are playing it safe. Play your cards right, and you won't relinquish. Never show what your deck of cards look like because once that side of you goes too far and she sees that, it's a done deal. Keep your friend as is. Keep your best friend as is. Trust me, it's the best way to go. No matter how flirtatious they may seem, it's only because you like them for more, and only you see that in them. You have a heart, and if it's full of love, you can show them you care to buy gifts, adventures, the long-term memories in a conversation. That's enough. That's it. Do not overdo it. The last piece of advice is that if you are in love or have recently fallen in love, this too shall be talked about. If this is true best friend of yours, let him or her tell you they have fallen in love with you first, not the other way around. Those of you who have best friends in which you are the male and she is the female, but one is gay and the other is not, the same rules apply. Not saying you should never shoot your shot at the person you love, but there's a time when the other person will stand their ground because that's just the way he or she is. She is gay. He is gay. Do not try to mold that or alter that concept. As always, you can't get anywhere with a smart mouth. Yeah, SmartMouf.